Hey, it's Dr. Bob at New Life Counseling Center. I'm often asked about recommendations for good books. Well, the good book is the Bible, so that's awesome. The Bible, of course, is a collection of 66 different writings. And there's a way of understanding it, though. And I definitely recommend a book written a long time ago by Viola called The Untold Story. We'll put a picture of that on the screen. People fall into weird understandings about God and cults and heresy because they look at the Bible as a book filled with true statements. That's not exactly what the Bible is. The Bible it was written over 1,500 years by 40 different people on 3 different continents. And it's a collection of stories that go through the story of humanity as God progressively reveals more and more and more about himself, about his nature, with his invitation to know him. And so you can't read any particular little story and then find a sentence in there and then claim that's true, and that means I'm supposed to live by that. Not necessarily. Progressive revelation reveals the intricacies of hermeneutics, or the study of the Bible. This book by Viola, The Untold Story, starts at the beginning of the story and tells about what people are experiencing and how God interacts with them. And then at certain points in the book that he wrote, he'll say, okay, now stop and read this letter of the Bible. Stop and read that piece of poetry. Stop and read that. And what you see is that God is a person who has a personality, and then he's got billions of us, people with our own personalities, and you get to know him by knowing how he interacts with different people at different times in different circumstances. Again, in seminary I was taught progressive revelation. Is it the revelation of truth? Well, yes, but Jesus said, I am the truth. It is actually the revelation of Jesus. Jesus criticized the religious people who are far more educated than anybody watching this, including the guy saying this, okay? And he said, you diligently study the scriptures, right? And yet you miss me. The whole purpose of the Bible is that you get to know him, because he is truth. Enjoy the reading it. What's your experience with this? Over the course of your life, over the course of your spiritual journey, how have you come to understand God better?